Whatever. Oh, we're back on Tuesdays, the best day of the week, baby. Wait, what day is it? Oh, cancel this show. Worst day of the week right here.
Okay.
Oh, it should work. Check this out. Shout out to our guy, Jose, for doing the best memes out there. I love your response to it too. I'm a wolf pack of one.
Hey, it's true. I'm a wolf pack of one.
Oh man, if that were only true.
I'm ready to let the dogs out.
Oh man, before the show started, it was just like this. It was really weird. I think I'm gonna keep it like this because I like the weirdness. You know? So you had a long day, man?
Very long. To all the loyal custom produced guys out there. Sorry I didn't make the show tonight. It was just.
You're breaking my heart. You're going down a path I can't follow.
Actually, Jose sent a message on the group thing, and he was like, "Oh, I hate it when we don't have a show." I was like shocked because he's always like, yeah, being a hater. So,
well, you know, that's what I want to talk about. Well, there's nothing really to talk about, but that's something to talk about. You know, the haters. Jose's up there. You know, like
he's definitely top. He's definitely top 5.
He's like up here. But all in fun, you know. I definitely take his hate in all in fun. Sometimes, you know, it gets a little personal, but it makes it even better because, you know,
personal.
Even here, Gotham Cinema says, "What's custom produced?" They already forgot about you. You missed one day and it's over.
Only the best show of the week, my friend.
What up? I'm gonna put invite. So anyone that's in the chat right now, if you have the balls to join right now. No, actually, I just want people to join in, man. So Jesse, Jim, or Gotham Cinobites, or Norman, if you want to join in, the link's in the chat. I want to get people outside the whole thing, but Jarhead will do for now, you know. Oh man,
I'll do.
You would do. CMP 2 days. Oh man, it might be 5 days in the week now. So we'll see. You know,
Let's hope.
Let's hope. I'll leave that up, Eric. I'm not gonna read this out loud, but I like this better. Let's hope.
Let's hope, y'all.
Yeah. I don't know if you knew this. I was wearing this yesterday, and it's Autism Awareness Month. So shout out to the people that are going through it, that are living with it too. So this is from 2016, and this is from your favorite place in the West Coast, Santiago,
also known as a whale's vagina.
Yeah, that too. But if you guys don't know, like, you know, I have some friends that are going through it, and it's a thing, right? But always try to support where you can. Always try to like reach out where you can. It goes far, man. It definitely goes far. Doing this little race with like this 5K for these kids was awesome. So it was definitely worth it. But yeah, man.
Also, man, Iceman died. It's sad, man.
Okay, you're going downhill. Like that's why Wednesdays aren't like hump day, I guess.
Rest in peace, man. He made some great movies, man. Like, it's nuts. Like Top Gun was like one of my all-time favorite movies. Tombstone. What else movies did he do?
Batman. Batman.
Batman. Yeah, that was okay.
This is my favorite actor right here. He plays on Wednesdays every Val Kilmer movies. Let's see. So yeah, I usually have these shows to talk about anything. So if you want to talk about Val Kilmer, let's talk about Val Kilmer. This was probably my favorite from him. I'll be a Huckleberry.
Was that Heat? He was in Heat.
On the right, yeah.
What other movies? What was the one where he fought the lion? Ghost something.
The lion. Let's see.
Yeah, you never seen that one?
He fought a lion?
No, it was like they were on a hunting trip.
This was good. Yeah, I remember this. Yeah, that was good. They made a sequel, which is not. I wouldn't watch that. This is it right here, The Ghost in the Darkness.
Yep.
That was a great movie. Yeah, I almost forgot about that movie. Yeah, man, he passed away last night.
Yeah.
Definitely sad.
I mean, he was relatively young, man. You know that.
65.
Yeah.
I don't plan to make it past 40, so just a heads up.
I didn't plan to make it where I am right now, but here I am.
Look how young he. You know, he lived. He's 40 minutes away from me right now. Like, you know, where he lived at and everything. He lived really close. People would see him at like the gas station, around the area nearby and stuff. It was interesting. But yeah, he had a lot of great movies. I did like him in Top Gun. He was good. He was good in Top Gun.
One of my favorites, man. That scene where they're in the locker room and he's like, I don't like you because you're dangerous.
Yeah.
He's like, you're right, Iceman. I am dangerous.
This part right here.
Yes. Classic 80s, bro. Classic 80s.
Oh, what do you say in this part? I'll be your wingman anytime or something like that.
He's like, bullshit, you could be mine.
Yeah. Oh, he says Doc Holliday was his best performance for him. Tombstone.
That was good.
Jojo's asking important questions. Jarhead. See, you got some fans out there.
Nah, man. I didn't get off work till recently, so I couldn't put the show together. So, but here I am.
No, man. Thanks for stopping by. I like doing these like less chats because just random crap. Sometimes like statues kind of get boring, you know, talking about them all day, every day.
Yeah.
Fake fan. But yeah. But yeah, man, that guy passed away, and that sucks, man.
Did you see the new Top Gun? He was in that one too.
I did not see the new Top Gun, but I heard it was as good as the first. So
Bro, it was really good.
That's him right there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he looked different. Something happened to him with his.
He had throat cancer.
Oh wow, yeah. My aunt went through that, and yeah, like it definitely does a lot to you. But yeah, I gotta catch up on that. I heard it was good. You said it was good.
Oh yeah, man, it was really good.
Dang. Okay.
It's like the old one, but like with the more high tech graphics and camera stuff of today, you know.
So it's not real flying.
Oh, it's real flying. They took cameras and put it on these fighter jets as they're flying through the air. Like it's really, really cool.
Jojo's also saying, Jarhead, don't let work get in the way of statue talk. So
I try not to, man. But like I said, I'm here. Steven's like, you know, making me feel guilty about not showing up tonight. So he was like, "Can you do a show?" I was like, "Anything for a fan."
I don't sound like that. I have a deeper voice, so no, but Wednesdays have been tough for me to get, you know, out early. So when I was like, wait a minute, where the hell is custom produced? Like, what the days I have free, like he's not here.
Yeah, I was looking at the clock too. I was out there working. I was like, oh man, this isn't cool. But
Yeah.
I can't do anything once I'm stuck out there. So it's not like I can leave early or anything. So
Gotcha. Did I ever tell you I was in the military for probably a little bit? Like, I joined the Navy. They made me jump to. I did the whole enrolling. Got the whole test all done, physical and everything. Then they were like, "Hey, you know, you'd be great in the Air Force. Like, all your tests came back like super high. Would you like to apply for the Air Force?" And the whole spiel of the whole Navy thing was like, I wanted to fly. I've always dreamed of flying. And I always wanted to fly. And they were like, the Navy is like 70% of the flyers, the guys that fly the jets and everything. I was like, then I'll do the Navy. They're like, but the Air Force is asking, like, you know, if you would like to fly. Oh, so the Air Force is asking. So when I applied and they made me go through all that crap, they found a heart murmur. And they're like, you know what? We can't take you with like a prior condition. So we're going to have to roll you out. I was like, can I go back to the Navy? Like, is that still cool? They're like, nah, you have a condition now. So you got to. I was like, I signed up for everything though. Like, what the? I was so pissed, man. I was like looking forward to it because I didn't know what to do. You know, I was like, go to school, go do this, and I thought that was gonna straighten me out.
You know, I was a recruiter for a while too, so I know how it goes.
Yeah, man, it took a lot of time to fill out that paper. Put my mom through a lot of stress. I didn't tell like too many people because I just wanted to jump in. But yeah, like that's my military. My brother's in the military. He's been there for like 12 years or something.
Yeah.
So representing and everything.
I mean, it was a lot. There was a lot of times when it sucked, and a lot of times when it was a lot of fun and awesome, man. Like, I've got so many stories of doing crazy stuff around the world, So, it like I said, it sucked a lot, but then there was a lot of cool times, a lot of cool people that I met along the way, a lot of partying,
Yeah.
in different countries and stuff, and getting drunk all over the world is fun.
Good times, right?
I mean, it was on their dime, so whatever. I'll go. You want me to go to Thailand? Sure, I'll go.
lady boys. Okay. Nah, I got to hang out with. Well, I was in San Diego. I was close to Miramar, and
That was my first duty station, Miramar.
yeah, a Marine base, right? And then like I was in near Point Loma, near what's it called, Coronado, where the Navy had their, yeah.
My sister was the Navy. She was stationed in Coronado.
Oh, there you go. Maybe, yeah. Well, like, I did.
That's where the Navy SEALs are at.
Yeah, it's cool because you get to see them train off the beach and everything, and go do all their like things there.
They're all.
That's La Jolla, but yeah, the same thing. But it was cool, man. I definitely don't regret it. I feel like I would have never been here. What's up?
Speaking of La Jolla, man, that's the spot where I always took my dates to. Like, it was always like
all
the spot, like, hey, I'm taking you to La Jolla. We're gonna go look at the sea creatures and make out on the benches and blah blah blah. So
I remember taking a date to La Jolla one time. I swear that's where all my people from San Diego were like, go to La Jolla, take her to La Jolla, and I was like,
nice.
cool.
Where all the rich people live, man.
It's not nice. If you're being a real true person, it's not nice. Like, that's where all the SEALs take I mean, there's like the nice part, but quarter of La Jolla is like all nasty.
People don't realize it's shit over there. They just see SEALs and like, that's cool. That's
smells. Yeah.
I mean, it's not going to smell good. I mean, they are wild animals. They do take shits.
No thanks. I took her to Point Loma. Point Loma is beautiful. If you guys want a heads up, don't listen to Jarhead. Go to Point Loma.
Oh, listen to me. I scored many times in that area.
Three times. He said.
No, I said many times.
Yeah, I miss San Diego from time to time. I'm definitely an East Coaster though, man. I love the weather changes. I love New York. I love DC, Virginia. Not so much Maryland.
San Diego's nice though because it don't change weather. Like, it's always between like 60 and 80. It's always like consecutively like in that area. Every once in a while it'll get hot, but
like hot to 80 degrees. So
yeah, like 80 or 90. Oh god, it's a heat wave.
Yeah, I miss having a tan every day. I miss like
Padres. You're not brown.
I'm not real brown. I'm pale. I'm white as but yeah, like I miss it from time. But honestly, if I didn't move back, I wouldn't have all this stuff, like, so there's that. In California, I lived in a loft for like several years, and just the chill life, man. Mission Valley, I was like solo.
I used to go to that mall all the time, Mission Valley Mall.
Mission Valley, right next to Fashion Valley. Yeah.
Yep, and it has Cheesecake Factory in it.
I can definitely see you living in San Diego. Go to La Jolla for the beach.
Cheesecake was amazing. I love cheesecake.
I miss the burrito spots like Roberto's, Norberto's, Alberto's, Forberto's. Any kind of
O's, they're all there.
They're all there. And they're all legit, man. Cali burritos.
And it was crazy because I used to love just a regular like bean and cheese burrito with sour cream in it. Oh man, it's so good.
Yeah, it's weird. I can't find that stuff here in the East Coast. Like,
they have it here. They have it here in Texas, obviously, but it's different. It's
different. Yeah.
It's not the California style stuff, but San Diego will always be my home. I was stationed there for a long time, so it'll always be my home. But I lived here probably a little longer now in Texas. But I definitely want to go back. I want to go back to San Diego Comic-Con one of these days. I got a lot of family in California, Riverside. So
Oh, up north? Yeah, up north's nice too. The desert and everything. It's pretty cool.
Oh, it's more Riverside's probably just above, like, or not above, but like maybe adjacent to LA.
Yeah, 2 hours up north. You gotta go from San Diego. I've been to Riverside. I scored in Riverside, so.
I got wingmaned into meeting a girl in Riverside one day, and the guy was like, "Yeah, man, this girl's hot, blah blah blah." So we go. They were college girls, and we go on campus or whatever, and we go into the dorms, and this dude's like, "Yeah, man," because he convinced me because I didn't want to go. He was like, but I had the car. He didn't have a car, so he had to get me to go. Yeah, man, this girl's like super hot, blah blah blah. We get there, dude, and his girl's hot. My girl that came out was like, I don't know, probably like 200 pounds, like big girl. I'm like, Jesus, dude, like really?
She thick, man. She thick.
You know, she was big.
You're breaking my heart.
Exactly how I sounded like to him too. I was like, man, what'd you do to me? So.
Nah, I traveled all up to like Oakland, San Francisco. Monterey is beautiful. California is a beast, man. It's a big ass state. Like 7 hours just to get to San Francisco from San Diego.
Yeah, it's long. Pause.
Eric said, "You said she looked like Janet Jackson."
Yeah, and he was talking her up too, dude. We were at a club, and he's like, "Yeah, I got this call, man. Let's go." I was like, "Where are we going? I'm having fun. I'm drunk right now." Blah blah blah. He's like, "Yeah, we're gonna let's go see these girls." I'm like, "Dude, seriously?" He's like, "Yeah, they're both hot." I'm like, "Okay, let's go."
Let's go.
I get there. You son of a bitch.
So there's a good ending to this, right? Like a happy ending towards this. Or...
I mean, I did my wingman duties, man. So I took one for the team.
Oh man, yeah. California, I stayed there for 7 years. I had a good time there. Good stories. Like traveled all the way to Oakland to find out my favorite pizza. I found my favorite pizza. I've been to Italy, Spain, and all those other places. Like my favorite pizza was in Oakland. And then when I came back to San Diego, they were like, "You were in Oakland? Like, are you okay? Is everything okay? Like, you safe? Like, anything happened?" It's like, what's wrong with Oakland? And during the time, Oakland was going through its like, cleansing where people were, getting turfs and stuff like that. I'm like oblivious to these things. I see a restaurant while there's like carnage, people fighting everywhere. I'm like, oh man, that place looks good.
Well, no one's gonna mess with you because you're like a little kid, so.
Yeah, and plus, like, I got a kid
like,
over there.
Who's that little kid over there? Get him.
He's lost. Leave him alone.
No one's gonna say it. No one's gonna say that to you.
It's funny when I hear a black man says, "He looked like Freddie Jackson." I miss that movie so much. Jarhead diving on the grenade.
Sometimes you gotta do it for a friend, man. Sometimes you gotta do it for a friend.
Have you heard of this? Hong Kong. Have you heard of that? Like, just
China, not TJ?
No. Have you heard of Hong Kong?
Yes, I've heard of Hong Kong.
Not Hong Kong as the city or whatever it is, or the state or the country, but
no, then I haven't. I know what you're talking about.
Friends, if you could put into words what Hong Kong is, it's not a good place. It's in TJ, but it's not a good place. So,
I try to stay out of TJ, man.
I've been to TJ too many
times. A lot of times they wouldn't let us go down there when I was in the military, so it was kind of like off limits for us. Sometimes people went down there, but it was basically off limits for us to go.
Yeah, it's not a restaurant. So if you're thinking of the restaurant,
I'm gathering.
Okay. Yeah, TJ is interesting, man. I went there for concerts and stuff, but then you get into deeper TJ, it gets weird. Like weird. Like if you want to see something, you want to experience something, TJ or Hong Kong. But yeah,
I was always scared that I was gonna get trapped over there or something because they thought maybe I was from there or something. They wouldn't let me back over. Like I was always scared. There's still border checkpoints in San Diego, like past the border. if you drive past them or whatever. And I was driving one. Yeah, I was driving one really, really early in the morning, and they stopped me, and they're like, "Hey, where are you going?" Like, to my uncle's house.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Oh, whose truck is this?" And because I drove a big lifted truck, I was like, "It's my truck, man." He's like, "Oh, where are you coming from?" I'm like, "I'm stationed over here in San Diego." He's like, "Yeah, some kind of." He went through this whole thing because he didn't think I was legal. I was like, "Really, dude?"
Yeah, you got tanned up over there, right?
Hola.
No, I was coming back from TJ with a lot of friends, and then I had this big ass puffy black jacket because it gets cold at night, like really cold around that area. And
well, it's kind of close to the water, I guess.
Yeah, that's it. Jojo, probably, maybe, possibly. I know a lot of people that went down there. I'm not gonna put that on the screen but so I'm coming back through the border. It's easy to get through the border from the U.S. to Mexico. You just walk.
Yeah.
But coming back, it's a hassle. But you got to bring your passport and all this other crap. But wearing that big puffy jacket, I'm cold as crap. And they're like, hey, stop. And I was like, oh, here's my passport. Here's my ID. You know, I've come here a bunch of times. And they're like, no, but we're going to have to take you to this room. And we're going to, you know, you come up under the description as somebody that, you know, we're looking for. And I was like, Brown? Yeah. I wasn't thinking about my jacket or anything. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, okay, whatever. You know, this happens to me all the time. No problem. So they're like, hey, so you're going to have to strip and then take your pants down and we're going to have to search you real quick because, you know, what this guy is.
They put the glove on?
That's what I was thinking in my head. But like, I was like, nah, I'm not doing that. Like I'm an American U.S. citizen. I'm you know, whatever. And, you know, the more you talk back to them, the more aggravated they get, the more they're like, you better take the crap off. So when the officer, the border patrol guy was like, when he said, all right, so we're going to definitely have to strip you down and like search you because you're resisting. And I was like, in my head, it automatically popped in, like, they're going to go up my ass, man. So I literally took my shirt off. I took my jacket off, took my shirt off. And I was like, I'm not doing that, you know, that stuff, man. Like, search me and everything, whatever. I know, man. But then, like, when he told me what happened, there's like guys strapping themselves with like cash around their like body and around their legs and everything. People were walking through with cash. And the guy had a big puffy jacket. I think he's like $100,000 on him or something. And I was like, I wish. But that's the one time I got stopped in TJ, and I got scared. I got petrified. I was like, man, if my butt gets searched, like I'm done with TJ.
I'm not into the butt stuff, man. Come on.
But I went back a couple of times. Then I went to Oaxaca. I went to other places. Mexico's beautiful, man. Mexico's definitely. Yeah. I definitely go back. You've been to Mexico, right? Or no? I
mean, I've been to TJ, but that's not. I've never gotten into like actual Mexico.
Oh, God. Yeah, I went deep. Pause. Well, like, tell me a little bit about Thailand, man. How was that? Were you guys just in the ship? Did you guys embark? Or
Thailand's fucking crazy, dude. Like Thailand, like the movie. What was the one where they get drunk? Hangover.
How are you gonna forget that movie? You're the star of the movie.
Yeah, that Thailand's just like that, man. It's nuts. Like my buddies, it was like my first time there, and they were like, "Hey, let's go into this bar real fast." And I was like, "Well, why?" We're like walking around drinking, whatever, and like, "Let's go to this bar real fast." I'm like, "Okay." So we go in this bar, and it's real fucking tight quarters, man. It's probably 50 people in this little ass bar, and they all of a sudden they close the fucking door and they start locking the door. I'm like, "What is going on? This isn't cool. Like, what's going on here?"
Get your butt checked.
The light dim or whatever. And this lady comes out on stage, man, and I'm not gonna say what she was doing, but it was very talented. Let's say she could give you exact change from her pocketbook, or chop up a banana with said pocketbook.
What? Chop up a banana?
Bro, it was nuts, dude. You would give her change, like give her money, and she'll give you exact change back. Like, It was crazy because for the finale, she shot a dart out of her pocketbook.
Jesus.
It hit a balloon across the room.
I see you going like singing that song in your head, Lady in Red.
He's dancing with me.
Wow, man. I'm sure you
It-
were
it- it was-
impressed.
It was
But,
nuts, dude. I was like, what is going on? Like, my buddies knew what was going on, but they didn't tell me.
Everyone's asking the question, ping pongs, ping pongs, ping pongs.
She did all kinds of crazy stuff, man. I'm kind of scarred, but it was kind of cool at the same time. I didn't know how to process it. I still don't, because it was like, what am I seeing right now? You know,
Mm-hmm.
it was definitely up there.
Yeah, like TJ doesn't compare to that, like skill wise, but TJ doesn't. I've been scarred by TJ a lot, so like, it's weird.
They have these bars there that are like they're kind of like, I don't know what to say, but they're like, okay, this bar, it's like the motif is stewardesses. So you go like it's like a plane trip. So you go into this bar and it's like a plane, like, and then there's people that are serving you are stewardesses, and then you go to the next one and like it's a zoo and all these like girls in animal outfits are serving you drinks. It's nuts, dude. It's crazy.
Were you like, I'm in Disneyland?
Yeah. They always told me, hey man, like the really, really pretty ones, the really, really like drop dead gorgeous ones are the dudes.
All right, we lost Jarhead. You guys.
I was like, what? But yeah, the really, really pretty ones, man. They're the guys. They're the ones that like you gotta watch out for.
Man, that's crazy.
And it's something crazy. Like I think like 70% or 80% of the women there are involved in prostitution. Like of the entire country.
I'm sure because the tourism is like just there for that. I would think, like I would imagine, you know.
There's people that come from England, like I met people there. Like while we were there, like I've been there multiple times. While we I was there partying and whatever. It's nothing to run into like somebody from Australia or England or some other country in Europe. They go there to party or whatever. And like it's always good times, man. Like meeting people from different countries. Then it's really cheap there too. Like everything's cheap. Like you can spend $20 there, dude, for a week and be set. Like seriously, a 5-star hotel is like nothing over there, like to stay at. So it is crazy. Like the food there is cheap, super cheap. Everything like is cheap.
Dang. Right. I've been to Asia yet, so I gotta try it out.
There's dogs like crazy wandering around there too. They don't like capture their dogs. They just like they're just running around. It's crazy. Like you'll just see like 15 dogs in a pack just roaming the streets. Like what is going on here?
Dang. Okay, so you're saying I could find true love over there? Interesting.
Yeah. You just got to be careful with the real pretty ones.
There's a 70% chance.
It is crazy because this 5-star hotel I was staying at, dude. Like, and it was a bunch of us staying there in this hotel, and we kind of like split the cost, so it was even cheaper, and we were all just getting trashed.
Just $4. Yeah.
So we were like on the top floor, one of the top floors, and I looked down, and there's all these shacks, dude. People live in down there. I kind of felt bad because I'm like in this like fancy like hotel, and I look down, and there's shacks, shanties, and people living in. And like dogs and stuff running around, it was nuts.
Yeah, it's weird, right? Yeah, it's scary, man, because like you see it. I saw the same thing in like Latin America. Like I went to Costa Rica, Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico's kind of the same way. Like remember when they were having power outages like all the time down there? I was there for that, and I was like in an Uber. I was like in a nice like Airbnb. But when you go across like this certain river, all the power's out. Everyone looked like zombies walking around like the town. I was like, what the fuck?
Get away from me, broke boy. Get away.
Yeah. Take me back to, not the poor people.
Just take a bite of your burrito and throw it on the ground.
Jesse says, you'll find true love. You just got to pay for it. Interesting. Frenzy says, next topic for custom stories from a Marine.
These are the PG-13 stories too. I've got all kinds of crazy stuff.
Yeah, like I probably don't have the amount that you do, but I do have quality. So if you have that show, I'll jump on like after that or
Um,
something.
Another place I got to go was Dubai. Dubai is
Oh,
crazy, dude.
yeah.
Dubai is nuts. Like I don't know. I don't even know how to explain it, but it's like we were on ship and we got off the ship, dude. It's hot as balls. Like I didn't think it was gonna be that hot, and it
Like
was like
humid or like
humid. It was humid.
Okay.
Like most like anybody that's been to the Middle East knows that it's not really humid there. It's more of like a dry heat.
Dry heat.
But
Yeah.
there it's very very humid. And man, we got we weren't allowed to drink for like a couple months on ship, you know, and we got so wasted, bro. Like so wasted. I almost fought for the shore patrol because he was saying something to me, and I got mad and I punched a bus. My buddy said the bus moved, it shook a little bit. I was like, whatever. Yeah, it was good times, man. I had a lot of stories. We were driving. We did the dune buggies. Like they got these sad hills, like dunes out there.
Yeah.
Got to do that while I was out there, and like getting out to that location. We drove past a city, dude, like a totally abandoned city. There's nobody staying in there. They had just built a city. There's still cranes and everything. It was eerie. Like it was just a city out in the middle of the desert that nobody lives in. It's nuts.
It's like a fully built city. Like I seen it on YouTube and stuff.
They had cranes and everything still up. Like they were just like finishing it or they never finished it. And they just left all the stuff out there and nobody lives out there. It's nuts.
Do you think XM Studios is there by chance? Or
yeah, I think I saw the building.
Sorry. Jim's asking, did you see any nice Lamborghinis?
I saw a bunch of nice Lamborghinis. It's crazy though. I saw Mustangs out there, American Muscle. They import their cars out there. I went to a mall while I was there that had a snowboarding like thing in it where you could snowboard.
Yeah.
And there was a bunch of Russian women there. I'm not gonna say what they were doing, but let's just say they import their pocketbooks.
I gotta look up this pocketbook reference.
Yeah. It was nuts. It was fun. Yeah.
Yeah. I used to travel a ton, man. I stopped traveling for like the last 3 years. That's something I love about like experiences. Like you get to share these stories, and they're forever, right? Like forever. But I stopped traveling a bit.
I got to go to Singapore too. That
place
is Singapore is it's the cleanest place I've ever been to, like major city in my life. Like, you're not allowed to throw trash or gum out on the floor.
Yeah.
They'll do some crazy, like they'll hit you with a cane.
Yeah.
So it was there. You'll see a lot of rich, like Lamborghinis. You'll see Porsches. You see a lot of this just run around like it's normal. You just see, hey, Lamborghini, Ferrari, like it's nuts.
Honda Accord. That's cool,
but
man.
Yeah, so clean, dude. I've never been in a place that was so clean.
Yeah, we traded traveling for statues, basically. I want to do that this year, though, man. I want to travel way more than I did. Like, I went to San Diego last year for a Comic-Con. I should have went to go chill, go relax with some friends, but I went to New York for a Comic-Con. I should have went to go chill with friends.
I kind of want to do the same thing, man. I want to do some more traveling. I want to go to. I'm thinking about going to Alaska this summer just to kind of look around. You know, like I don't know. I've always wanted to go to Alaska.
Find Bigfoot.
Yeah, find Bigfoot. He's up there.
Come back as Rambo. My brother was stationed there for I think 3 years, and he loved it. I love hiking. Like that's somewhere I plan to go pretty soon. Probably like more sooner than later. But again, I love hiking. The hiking spots he went up through, like amazing. Like just mountains on top of mountains.
Let's go.
Anchorage?
Yeah.
This year?
Yeah, fuck it.
Cancel my Magneto statue? That's literally it, man. Just the Magneto statue. That's it. Like $700, like all in and everything.
So I want to go hiking too. I want to do all that stuff. I kind of want to get into the wilderness because I know that's a lot of that's up there, you know.
Lucas asking something. So a different Bigfoot to the one you found in Thailand, right?
Yeah, that's a different one.
Yeah. Is it? You guys have any hiking spots in Texas? Here we got a ton, but
Hiking? I mean, there's some hiking, but a lot of it's flat, bro. Like a lot of
yeah,
flat.
that's what I was-
It's there are hiking. There's some places down in Austin, some good little spots, where it's like lakes and like rivers and stuff. There are some places around here that that you can hike, but it's not like a difficult hike.
or F it, man. Let's go to San Diego. Let's go show these guys what San Diego's all about, right?
I miss San Diego, man. Going downtown and going to all the bars and clubs down there, man. My 21st birthday, I tried to hit every single bar
Yeah, you told me
in
this.
downtown. Dude, I was like, I made it halfway, and people were just buying me shots at every bar. I made it halfway. I was so drunk, dude. I was so drunk.
Gaslamp's a beast, man. Gaslamp. Have you been to the underground parts? So, like you go to underground clubs and everything.
No, I never been to the underground stuff.
There's one called what's it called? The Tub of the Pussycats or something like that.
Yeah.
And it's everything you could imagine. It's crazier now, man. It's crazy. Now.
I didn't do downtown very often, just because a lot of places required you to dress up. They wanted you to have some kind of like dress code or whatever.
Oh,
So I
really?
didn't go. Yeah.
I never had that. Yeah.
So there was other places that we would go, but downtown there's a lot of that. Like you got to be dressed up in order to go into the clubs and bars.
I know where you went. You went to Mission Beach, right?
No, straight downtown.
Down the Gaslamp or around like Hillcrest? Or
Yes, no.
Gaslamp? Okay. I could see you hanging out in Hillcrest.
No. People don't know what that is, but that's not me, bro.
Bash, Troop, El Paso, Big Bend, or a couple in Texas to hike. Ooh, there you go. I'll have to check those out. Yeah, I'm all about like hiking. Like me, I gotta do something this year, man. This year it's starting to get nice here, so I want to do a lot more. Last year was kind of a dud. This year's been a dud, so try to. I don't know, man. Honestly, like this statue stuff, I've been put a big pause because of stuff like I want, like Green Lantern and Magneto. I'm getting Magneto, but I guess I should just like start doing more trips. That's what I should do this year. A lot more trips.
Yeah, I'm definitely planning to go some places, man. Like that's what I want to do in the next couple of years. I want to travel more. I want to go do stuff, man.
Yeah, statues will be here, right? Like even on the aftermarket or whatever. And customs, like they do customs every year, so you can get something I want later.
I mean, even like even just stuff in the States, man. There's a lot of cool little areas like to travel to. Seattle. Have you ever been to Seattle? I love Seattle.
Seattle's beautiful. Boston's beautiful. I haven't been to Maine. Maine's the one part on the East Coast I haven't been to.
I've never been to Maine. I've been all up and down the East Coast.
Yeah.
Up and down, through it, in it, out of it, But I've never been to Maine.
Through it. Saratoga Springs up in upstate New York. That's beautiful. Upstate New York overall is beautiful. Like that's beautiful.
There's some places in Colorado that are really pretty too. Like I wouldn't mind going back to Colorado. I got some friends in Colorado.
Colorado. I've been to Colorado for work, but I went hiking there too. I forget the name of the place, but Colorado's beautiful. Like I know some people there. Yeah, man. We could. I don't know, man. We could do something. Are you going to StatuCon, by the way? Or are you like
Yeah, I'm planning on it.
Yeah. I was looking up that area. Chicago's like 2 hours away, so I was like, man, I'll stay in Chicago and I'll go to StatuCon like for a couple hours and go back to Chicago.
I've been to Chicago a couple times. It's pretty rough there in some areas, so you just gotta be careful.
I'm brown, just to let you know.
Brown on brown crime, buddy.
Yeah, there you go. Chicago has the most populated Mexican population out of all the United States.
Really? Chicago?
Chicago. Yeah.
Chicago?
I didn't know until I got there. I was like, what's up with all these Mexicans? Okay.
Those brown people, get out of here.
Man, I thought it was gonna be unique here, but I'm the same as everybody. Chicago's beautiful. I was into an architecture degree, so I learned all about like all that stuff. And Chicago is like one of the biggest places where architecture was.
They got some good food places there. I remember eating there.
Oh yeah, all over the city, downtown, and everything. Oh, they say the murder capital of the world is Chi-Town. There you go. That's why I fit
at least United States.
like my brothers.
If they hold the gun sideways, that's a kill shot. Just so you know. If they hold it normally, you're good. You're good. They're just gonna try to wound you or scare you. But if they hold it sideways, you're done.
You're done. Where else? Where have I been? I've been all up these coasts. Florida's beautiful too. Like, oh man, if you go to South, I know South.
My mom lives in Florida, and my sister. They both live in Florida. A couple years ago, I went down there and visited them. They went down to the Keys, and we camped out on the beach. It was pretty nice.
Yeah, the Keys is beautiful. You gotta go across that one bridge, and then you get to the.
There's a bunch of bridges that you go over in the Keys.
Yeah, I definitely remember that. That was fun. I had a blast there. That's where my drunk stories. I got a lot of drunk stories in Florida or Miami, little Havana, and everything. Because
welcome to Miami.
The more I drink, I don't think you guys see me drink yet, but the more I drink, the more ridiculous I get, and I start losing track of stuff. And
I try to drink anymore, man. There's two jarheads that come out when I drink. The fun one or the angry one that gets in the fights.
The angry one.
So I try to curb that second one.
You find me falling asleep like on the corner somewhere, or like I'm just like laughing nonstop, being annoying and everything. That's the two CMPs you get. Yeah, but yeah, man, travel sounds good. Travel sounds fun. Like I'm in the mood right now to like book a trip, but
yeah. I want to get my passport started too, because I need to get a passport. I want to go other places, outside of like America too. So,
you been to Costa Rica yet? Costa Rica is beautiful, man.
Costa Rica. I wouldn't mind going to Brazil.
Brazil. I've been there. It's more sketchy than you would think. Yeah, you've been to Thailand.
I just want to hang out on the beach, bro.
You just want to hang out on the beach? Yeah.
Hang out on the beach, man.
It's funny because I was in Puerto Rico a couple years ago, probably like 3 or 4 years ago. And I'm just like chilling. I went by myself. I went during my birthday or something. And I'm just sitting on the beach, and there's like 10 out of 10 model comes up to me. And I was like, oh my God. She's like, hey, what are you doing here by yourself? I was like, just enjoying the view now, like whatever.
Your goddamn business.
No. And she's like, oh, that's so nice. And I was like, oh crap. She's like, you want to play volleyball with us? And I was like, yeah, why not? Like, whatever. I have my shirt on with shorts, I look like a tourist. And then like I go to the volleyball thing in the sand, and it's like 10 out of 10 girls. But then there's like supermodel guys, like 10 packs, like huge everything. And I'm like, the fuck? this guy right here with a t-shirt on and shorts, like, nah, I'm good. I'm gonna get drunk now. But Puerto Rico is good too. It was cheap flight. It only took me 3 hours to get there. And
what's crazy? I'm Puerto Rican and I've never been to Puerto Rico.
We gotta go visit Dennis, man. Go party with Dennis.
I gotta visit the motherland one of these days.
You're gonna come out with like speaking Spanish, Puerto Rico. Yeah. Have a flag behind you or something. Dennis lives out there. It's for me. It's a 3-hour flight and a cheap flight too. So
it's still not. It's not far from me either. I mean, I'm all the way down South Texas, so it's not really far.
We could go, man. We could invite Jesse. We could invite Battlecat. We could invite Luke. We should go visit Luke in Australia, man. Luke will. I'm sure he'll let us say
dude, that. I've got some stories about Australia too, man.
You've been to Australia? I never been. I heard great things about Australia.
One of the times we were on ship and we had to do what's called manning the like we would have to stand up on top of the ship while it comes into the port. I forgot what it's called. It's like manning the rails, I think it was called. But you get in uniform and you stand on top of the ship as it's coming into port. And that was like the first time I ever did that. But there's guys that around me that have done it before. And they had these trash bags with them. And I couldn't understand why. So we're sailing into port, dude. And these guys are like having these trash bags. And I was like, why do you got these trash bags in your hand? Oh, you'll see in a second. So we get there and there's a crowd there. Like a huge, like hundreds of people there. Just a crowd of people, right? And they're all women. All of them.
Oh my God.
And all of a sudden their stuff starts flying at us. I'm like, what the fuck is that? I'm like trying to dodge it, whatever. They're tennis balls with their numbers on it. and the guy had a trash bag, and he was picking them up. I was like, "You son of a bitch!" So, yeah,
Like their
was
phone
fun.
numbers and everything.
Phone numbers, yeah.
Oh, that would have been cool.
They knew that we were going to show up there before we did. Like there was hundreds of them out there sitting waiting for us, man. It was nuts. Yeah.
You're like, I gotta go back now.
Some pretty women out there, man. I love the accent too.
I love the accent too. You know, my favorite accent. I love the Australian accent, like because every time Luke talks, I'm just like, oh, Luke, you keep talking to me, you know. But my
Bobby.
Yeah, I don't know if that's what he said, but like, yeah. But my favorite accent is the Portuguese accent, Brazilian or from Portugal. That like they speak to me in that language. I'm just like, whatever you say.
Bro, I met this Russian girl one time. Oh my god. I fell in love right there, bro.
Like, I can't take the Russian accent. I know they're beautiful.
Well, I love it. I was like, just talk to me all night. I'll just be quiet. Just talk to me.
Your statues suck, Jarhead. Yeah, keep talking to me.
Yeah. Keep saying something.
I can never take the Russian. I work with this Russian guy, and he has a heavy accent. I can't take it, man.
It's different when it's coming from a beautiful blonde.
I'm sure. But that's funny, man. I don't think I'll ever go to Russia. USA. But I gotta go.
Well, it was weird because she was a Marine and she was Russian. It was weird. Like my buddy had his girlfriend bring a friend or whatever, and she introduced us. She started talking like that, and I was like, "What? What is going on? Am I that drunk?"
Am I gonna become a Russian citizen right now? Where else have you gone? You went to Thailand, Australia, Singapore.
I've been all over, like Asia, basically. Been to Japan, Thailand, Singapore, a bunch of little islands out in the middle. Like there's like Asia has like some of the most like islands out there, and I've been to a few of them. I've been to Vietnam. I've been to Germany. I used to live in Germany, when I was in high school. So I've been all over Europe. I've been to Spain, Austria, England, all over Germany.
I was in Germany for 2 weeks. Germany is like some rude ass people, but it's a culture thing, you know.
Bro, I've never met so many people getting drunk all the time. Their whole culture is like, just get drunk, let's get hammered.
Their beers, yeah, like that. It's true. Like they're whatever they call it. They're pint. No, they're not pints, but they look like big ass like cups, or whatever. Like legit, like 4 down within like an hour. And I'm like,
they're so open there about everything, man. Like the news channels have like these hot like chicks on there, like that will like show stuff on TV. I was like, what? And I was in high school, so I was like, what is going on? Like, what is this?
What's going on with my pee-pee? Oh man.
But too, when I was in high school, there's not really necessarily age to drink there. So I was going to bars and clubs when I was in high school. So when I was 15, 16 years old, I was getting drunk, and it was nothing to go to a bar or club. I was there, and then I come back to the States, and they're like, "Oh, you have to be 21." I was like, "That sucks."
I'm taking my ass back to Germany.
I had last.
That's crazy. I had this funny experience in San Diego at a bar. Like I was by myself again, and I was like bar hopping, and I was like, "Man, this is a cool bar." So I'm sitting at the bar, and it's like this hot girl comes up to me, and she goes, "Hey, so how are you doing?" I was like, "Oh, just hanging out, just whatever." "Hey, so like, you're having a good time?" I was like, "Yeah, I think I'm having a good time, just whatever." "So you're gonna buy me a drink?" And I was like, "No, why would I do that? Like, I don't know you." In my head, I was like, "No, I don't know you." And then I'm just thinking, man, like, if I buy her a drink, like, kind of, nah, I'm not gonna buy her a drink. So I was like, no, I'm good. I'm just chilling here by myself. And she goes, "You should buy me a drink. That way we get to know each other better." And she's doing all the work, and I'm again like oblivious to all this crap because I'm always oblivious to it. So she goes like, so you're not gonna buy me a drink? I was like, nah, not tonight. I'm sorry. I'm just chilling. Whatever. It's like, man, you would have got far for $7. I was like, what does she mean far? You know? And I'm just, damn it. After the fact, I was like, oh, I'm so stupid. But yeah, that was a random ass night I was having. But you know, the first 6 months I was in San Diego, like my job actually transferred me there, so they were paying for stay and everything. They gave me a good chunk to pay for everything. I was looking for a good place, but I got into this. You know SDSU. I think it's close to Mission Valley, right?
Yeah, I was there a lot. I went to go party there quite a bit when I was younger. I was in my 20s. Yeah,
So
I know it well.
I got I don't know how or whatever, but I got an apartment not on campus but around the zone where people were staying at. So the place I got was literally where all the students were staying at. Like a lot of the students were staying at. So every Tuesday and Thursday there was parties at the pool, and I swear, man, that I was going out with somebody at the time. So, but if I wasn't, like renew my lease.
SDSU is a wild party college for sure. I've been on that campus many times. Been around it. You know, San Diego. I mean, it's a lot of party in there. A lot of college students. A lot of people from other countries come in to party. That's a cool place, man. Especially when you're young and you know you're kind of in your young 20s, and you know it's a lot of fun.
When's the last time you've been, by the way? Like, do you remember?
I don't know, man. Like 10 years ago.
10. I was there last year, but prior to that, it was probably like 4 years, 5 years. But man, like nothing's changed. Mission Beach, Ocean Beach, Mission Bay, nothing has changed. Everything's still the same. I guess it's a good thing. Like the only thing that's changed are restaurants, because like when COVID came around, they shut down a lot of restaurants, but new ones came up. You know.
Yeah.
What's that one place where they built the barracks? Like the barracks was there, but then they built they put a shopping center there instead. Do you remember what that place was called? It used to be
the Navy barracks.
I think it was a Marine barracks. Oh man, they had that one place, 50/50 Slater's, that burger place. It's in there. Do you remember it? No.
I don't know.
Oh, Liberty Station. That's it right there. Liberty Station. Have you been there? That place is legit, man.
I don't know if I have.
There's like a big ass man, there's like another beer thing there too, next to MCRD. Yeah, you never been there? You probably been there.
Yeah, I've been to MCRD. That's where I went to boot camp.
Yeah, right next door to it. Yeah, right next door to it.
Yeah.
You probably
actually no, I have been there.
Yeah,
I have been there. Yeah,
it's next to a stripper place. I think it's called Vixen's. I think I never been there. I always see it going down there. So.
I've never been a stripper place kind of guy, man. I've never really cared for it. I never seen the allure behind it.
I've been to several, like because of parties, engagement stuff. I never was into it either, man. I was like, they're beautiful, but it's not doing anything. You know?
I know guys that were like, we would go out or something, or we would drink it. Let's go to the strip club. I'm like, no, I'm good. I don't know. I just see it as a waste of money, bro.
Man, there's one in West Virginia where like they call it the chocolate room, and we went for our friend's birthday, and the chocolate room is like I thought it was something else, but they they put chocolate all over you, and they put their hands on you, try to clean it off and everything. I was like, now I'm all sticky, you know.
I would have been nah.
That's what most likely everyone's doing, but I'm just like, I'm sticky now, man. Come on. But yeah,
that sounds interesting though.
Chocolate room. I don't know if it's still open. I should look it up. I wonder what's happening there now. But yeah, we're coming up to an hour. Anything else you want to chat about, or anything like you want to look up, or?
What do you think about that new LBS Joker?
Honestly, what time is it? No one's watching right now, so I don't. I think it's cool. I just don't like the portraits, like the I'll show you. I don't like the paint on the portraits. The concept is cool. I like the concept. But that's all I got to say about that.
That's all I gotta say about that.
What do you think?
It's interesting. Like, I like it. There's aspects of it I like, and there's aspects of it I don't like.
Yeah. So what's the aspects that you don't like?
Well, they fixed her face. I guess they changed it up. So, I don't know if I like the face originally or not, but I like the newer one better that they're working on. I'm not sure I like the Joker on it. Honestly, to tell you the truth, like his face, I'm not sure. I've seen the other portraits that they had. I don't know. It's just not. I don't know if it's necessarily calling my name or like saying, "Hey, you know." I don't think it's that great, honestly.
But there's like 7 portraits, right?
Yeah.
So you don't like any of the portraits?
It's okay, man. Like it's not really. I don't know.
I feel like you're being too nice right now. Like, just let it out, man. Oh, here we go. There's more pictures here. Come on, say something. You gotta say something you don't like. Like, I don't like the paint on it. That's all I gotta say. The portrait where like people are saying she too thick, whatever. I don't mind it. Like she is thick, like on her face for some reason. But there's no ear like cut out where her ear is supposed to be, which bothers me. There's no like indentation or where her ear should be. Does that really
the sculpt on
bother
her
you?
body looks dope though, huh?
Does that really bother the ear thing?
Yeah, it bothers me.
I guess.
Like I look and there's no shape of an ear. I'm like, that's weird.
I guess so.
The new one has it though.
Oh, does it? Okay.
Yeah.
No eye catching to me either. What's up, X-Men?
Yeah, that's the word I'm looking for. It's not eye catching.
Dang, it's bothering some people. Okay. I wasn't a fan of the paint. That's what I'm not a fan of.
Yeah, it looks very like just waxy.
Yeah. I don't like the texture on a suit that's supposed to be like skin tight. Like there shouldn't be texture on it, right? Or I would think.
I don't know. Maybe.
Don't you put that on every night or every? But you don't like the Joker either?
I like her more than I like Joker.
Dang, really?
Yeah.
This thing is full of texture.
I think there's other Jokers out there that are better than this one.
Yeah, we were talking about the other night, yesterday, the Prime one. That's my favorite one.
The Bermejo Joker's my favorite Joker.
Yeah, that one's probably my favorite too. She thick, man. She thick.
She got where it counts.
She has a good head on her. Pause. What do you think of the painted base? Like how they painted it instead of all being bronze?
It looks good. It looks good. I like the way they painted it a lot. It stands out. I like. I don't know, man. It's like for me, it's like some of their statues are just hit or miss for me. Like I either really like them or I really don't. And unfortunately, the character that I love the most, I don't think they did a good job on. So,
which is
Wolverine.
Oh yeah, you were talking about that Wolverine, yeah.
His body bothers me. There's something off for sure.
Is it because we don't have enough pictures, or is it just you've seen?
To me, I've seen enough pictures to see that there's something off there on his body.
Okay, I think it looks okay. Like the proportion wise, I think you were saying like his lower torso is.
His abdomen is like really condensed, and the rest of his body's not. Like I don't know, it's just really awkward. It doesn't look real. Like that's how body should be.
I'm gonna go look at the mirror.
It definitely doesn't look like it was sculpted by Franco.
Shout out to Franco. This looks pretty good. I definitely see how people say she too thick, and the ear thing. I don't think the ear thing bothers me too much, but bothers a lot of people.
I get like if she has a round face to begin with. Like when you have something round like that over your head, it's gonna make you look more round. But I don't know. They should like. I like the expression on her face. Don't get me wrong, but her face is a little round.
Yeah, The teeth look cool. I just don't like the paint. If she's wearing makeup and like you could see her skin like under, like I don't think she'd been a lot brighter, I think. But
Yeah.
the Joker, you don't like the Joker portraits though, right?
Uh, it's a good Joker. Don't get me wrong. I just it's not to me like top 3 Jokers out there. You know, like it's not. It wouldn't make me buy it if I had another Joker.
Is it because you know like Prime 1 did it better, or is it because it just doesn't do it for you?
Like I like it. Don't get me wrong. I do like it. It's
sounds like
just
you don't like it.
it's just, I don't know, man. It's not to me. It's not a top tier Joker statue. That makes sense.
Ooh, okay. So the question would be like, what would elevate this? What would make it top tier?
Do you have any pictures of the other portraits?
Do I look like I work at LBS? No. I only have these pictures. Whatever is on their website.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I
You
don't
can
know,
watch the
man.
video. The video would be pretty good.
It's just bland to me. There's nothing about it like is like, wow, I need that, you know?
Oh, the video should still be up. Hold on a second. It's kind of hard to like figure out.
Like if I was collecting DC, I would hunt down the Bermejo Joker or the other one where he's on throne.
the one that he's. Oh yeah, the Prime 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely my favorite one out of all the Jokers.
Those are my 2 favorites.
Here, I found it. Let's go. The video was cool though. Like their showing of it, it was really cool. But
I do like the black suit though too though. This is dope where he's holding the cane.
yeah, that's cool.
I guess his face is a little too cartoony for me.
You think so? Like I feel like they took a realistic approach to it. I don't like that one. I thought that was pretty cool. I've always liked that one. This was cool.
The other one was like that old school, like portrait, like from the old show. That one.
Yeah, the show. Yeah, that's right. The crowbar's cool touch. I definitely like that.
The Batman mask is cool.
I don't know if I like the Batman mask on this this statue.
But Prime 1 did it though, you know. So it's like,
I mean, it's off a cover too.
yeah.
I find it interesting that like how they got all the portraits to fit with this Joker costume. I mean, it's pretty generic, but it's pretty cool that they went for it. Didn't it say like 16 swap outs and like 7
There's
portraits?
a lot of swap outs, man.
So the black one does it for you?
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna do it with her, it kind of makes more sense, you know, to have her with him in the black tux.
Yeah. Didn't they say the edition size was gonna be like 50 or 75 or something like that?
Yeah, there's not many of them, I don't think, for both of them.
Do you think if they made 300, they would sell out?
I think they're still gonna sell out. But yeah, I think if they made 300, they still sell out too.
Oh, really? Oh, wow.
Yeah. I think there's enough people that like this Joker that it'll sell out. I mean, at least that's what I'm hearing from the community.
Do you know anyone that's gonna? The thing I don't know is I don't know anyone that's gonna get this.
I mean, there's a lot of people in the community that said they were. Is anybody in the comments? Are they gonna get it?
Ferenzi said he was gonna get it. Gabriel said he was gonna get it, and Jesse said he was gonna get it. No, none of them said they're gonna get it. Not yet. If I were to get one, I'd probably get like the ultimate version of the purple suit.
Yeah. To me, I mean that's Joker, right? In the purple suit.
Yeah.
To me, it would make sense to get a black suit if you didn't have if you already had a Joker.
There's also the thing with like I know Jay has been going for the Alec Ross stuff. So if you're going for the Alec Ross style with the Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman,
Yeah.
It's cool that he has that there.
I'm not saying this isn't a good Joker. I'm just saying it doesn't like wow me.
What's one that wows you? You said Prime One.
The
Bermejo.
Bermejo, that's my favorite. The only thing with the Bermejo that bothers me though is his hair is like a little too light. I would like to see it like more green, you know, like a highlighted, like a darker green or more bright green. It looks washed out.
I had a chance to get one of these portraits, but the guy didn't want to include the stand, so I was like, I can't take it without the stand. I should have got it.
Yeah, this is my favorite, dude.
Yeah, this is my favorite too. Well, no, I like the other one on Throne more than this one, but this is a close second. Look at that. That looks scary. Have you seen this one in person?
No.
Not yet. Either I got really lucky by seeing all these statues in person, or I don't know, but I gotta say this one looks better in person. Like the portrait looks real, man. It looks crazy real.
I never liked the Batman that went with this statue, but I do like the Joker.
It's straight off the comic book, the Batman. Like I definitely agree with you though.
I have that comic book too.
Yeah. There's that one. I do like. Let's see. Oh, there it is, right there. I'm waiting for Jose to send me super chats, so we're gonna see ads until he sends me super chats. Dang, look at that collection, man.
Yeah. I don't know why they sculpted the cape on that Batman. They should have went. I'm sorry. Why they went? Why they didn't go sculpt the cape? You know, like it's a dope Batman. If it wasn't mixed media.
I think it looks good with that mixed media.
I don't like mixed media.
Yeah.
Not on capes, anyways.
I love how they did the bases with like this line, like it's
Opposite.
yeah, I really like that. The Deathstroke, I think, is from the series too.
Deathstroke's awesome.
But you don't like the Batman? The Batman's pretty cool.
I do, but the mixed media kills it for me.
Okay. That portrait, I saw that portrait. That's like crazy detail, man.
Isn't there one with a skull too?
Mm-hmm. It's crazy because these are older pieces, and this quality was crazy back then.
Yeah.
What's up, FearCon? I always thought Ray Liotta would have played an awesome Joker this style. I could see that. It's crazy that he passed away too, man. I wonder if he's gonna swap them out. What's like another statue that you like?
Like a newer one.
Could be anything. I don't get this. Not a lot of people talk about this one. I love this one. This DK3. You seen this one?
Yeah.
Look at that shit, son. It's like impactful. Crazy. I love how thick, this guy, Paul is.
Definitely Paul's in that one.
Yeah. I'm so happy I got this one, man. This one is one of my favorite pieces of my collection. I don't know if I would sell this one. This one's amazing.
Yeah, I think my favorite piece out of your whole collection is that Prime 1 Hush Man.
You got it for me, remember?
I got you the sculpt the cape one, or the mixed media cape one.
Oh, that's right. It's still same thing.
Yep.
Look at that. That's so cool. Would you get one and done with this one? Like if you had a chance to get it?
I mean, I've had my chances to get it. I could have bought it instead of you. Like I could have went and got it for myself, but like I don't know. I just I try to stay out of DC. Even though there's some statues that draw my attention, and I'm like, maybe I should do DC. but it's like I don't have all the space in the world, so.
But that'll be your one and done, man. Put it in a corner and just like that's your representation for DC right there.
Yeah, but I know how I am. If I did that, I'd be like, let me get one more to go with him, and then I'm like, nah, let me get one more with that.
He's lonely.
Superman needs some friends.
I gotta say, like, I don't know if everyone knows, but this one's hard to pose because if I didn't have this corner, like putting him up against a flat wall, he would take up at least 3 feet. That's a lot of space, and it's just because that cape, man. I don't want to put a figure or a statue in front of the cape just to block it. It takes up a lot of space.
Yeah.
I don't feel people talk about that. It takes up a lot.
He's a big boy.
Yeah, even these angels, you gotta extend like your room for the angels too. He thick, son. I am definitely happy that column right there is you can rotate it, so there's a little give with that. But oh look, she's saying F you all for that movie Snow White. I have no idea who that is, but yeah, man, it's about to be it's 11 o'clock. Cool stories. I got more TJ stories. I got more stories from Guatemala. I got more stories for a lot of other places. So we could do this again if you ever want to enjoy it.
Plenty of stories.
Are you still? So Gabriel's asking, are you still getting the quarter scale one?
I have it on pre-order, man.
Cancellation.
I had it, day one pre-order basically before Diane copied me. But I don't know, man. I go back and forth. I'm like, oh, I love the statue, but it's like I'm not into DC like that. Like I like DC. Flash and Green Lantern are my favorite DC characters, really. But I don't know. I'm just not into DC like that. So it's like, do I get it just because it's a cool representation and it's like cool art, or do I get it because I have a connection to it? And I'm really thinking about canceling because I don't have really a connection to it. It looks great, but I knew it. I knew getting into it, it was like only $100 for the pre-order. So I was like, fuck it,
Yeah.
I'll just put a pre-order. If I decide to get it, I decide to get it. So, but yeah, then there's the custom that I really, really like too. To me, the custom's better. But then I'm like, okay, well, then I get Superman. Now I'm gonna get a Darkseid, and then since I got Superman, now I'm gonna get a Batman. I just like I'm seriously like, okay, I gotta get Superman, then I'll just get a Batman, and then I'm like, well, let me get a couple of his rogues, and that's how it'll start, So.
We're gonna do it anyway.
Yeah, I think I have the same issue, man. Like, yeah, I definitely know what you're talking about.
You get into that FOMO, man, because they look great. Like the statues look awesome. They're amazing looking statues. You're like, oh man, I need that, But do you really, So.
Yes. I'll answer that for you. Okay. Well, if you cancel it, do you think it's better to cancel or pass off? That's a serious question. Is it better to cancel or pass on the PO to somebody?
I mean, I might do that for a show one day, like as a giveaway. Do like a pass on to the PO. I mean, that'd be cool. Yeah,
so that way you don't suffer from the NRD or anything like that, and that way somebody else gets a chance, right?
Yeah, it's my benefit because it's sold out. Like the exclusive one was sold out.
Oh, is that the one you got?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Okay. Yeah. Okay, really serious question. One last question. That one or the Sideshow Superman? The new Sideshow Superman?
Nah.
You don't like the new one?
Much, bro.
The new one, man. The new one's so cool.
Like I said, I like the custom one. That is because I'm a custom guy, but I do really like the custom one more than the original. So, but it is what it is. Everybody, it's the classic one wins because it's the classic. I get it, but I don't know. I think they updated it enough to where it looks better.
Recast, but same thing. Cool. Well, let's get out of here, man. Jarhead, thanks for stopping by. I know you had a show, but you have to jump on the best show of all the shows. So thanks for stopping by.
I mean, I allowed you to use this time slot for your show. So.
Yeah, right. Thank you.
That's what I like to hear. That's what I like to hear.
Grisser's asking, good evening. How many customs do you have on PO at the moment, and will you be getting a new brown?
I have a lot. More than I should. Like I have quite a few. Probably at least 10. I probably have more than that, honestly. On
You're breaking my heart. You're going down a path I can't follow.
Man.
If that new Samurai Wolverine one is really, really good, I'll probably pick it up, man. So, and it looks like it's gonna be like, I love the head sculpt on it already. On Silver Samurai and Wolverine, like they look great. I'm looking forward to seeing the rest of that statue. Also, that new Jubilee's dope. I don't know if you've seen that, but
did you see the update?
Yeah.
They're gonna make bubblegum. I love when he said, like, I guess we'll make the bubblegum,
You saw how many comments were like, yes. Like,
yeah, man. That's the cool thing about customs. Like, if you say it early and if it's like positive, feedback.
Yeah. Enough people want it, 9 times out of 10 they'll probably do it. So.
Or I'm sorry, if it was constructive. That's definitely constructive. Like, people are interested. So that's cool though. The comic that he's using or the image that he put up, that's gonna be a cool one.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. But I'm sure Sideshow going to come out with a Jubilee now.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Luke says bubblegum will be way better than I like the tongue one right now.
I got one too, though.
Yeah, right now I like the tongue one. Like, so far you only showed a picture of an image, so see how the gum one goes. But the tongue one looks good. Pause.
It's cool because the base is really small, too. It's tiny. It's a real tiny base.
I like the effects that she has going on too. Like, that's a nice touch too.
I'm wondering how he's gonna do it. Like, if it's gonna be like a shimmery, like glitter paint or something, or how's he gonna make that the colors, like, because on the video it kind of shimmered, right? Like the paint,
If they do that clear cast resin with like some like rainbow effect, I'd be cool with that. If they do like a sort of like what they did with the Jean Grey from Sideshow, like polystone, and try to make it different colors, I don't think it'll go too well. But they've done female statues like all this time. They're good.
I can see them doing like a clear resin on it. They're not. I doubt they're gonna do light up. I don't think he does light ups on his statues.
Nah, I don't think so. Do you know if that one's gonna be quarter scale or 1.35?
It's quarter scale.
Quarter scale. Okay.
He his older stuff is that bigger scale, but then he kind of got away from the bigger stuff.
Okay. Sweet. Maybe we'll see more next Wednesday at 8 p.m. on this other show that sometimes comes on. Maybe
when my job allows me.
Statue money, man. Bummer. The Spidey vs. Venom 2.1 was canceled for the time being from that group.
I didn't like it, man. I didn't like it. I'm not surprised that it got canceled.
Yeah. Well, enough custom crap for now. Just kidding. Jarhead, before we get out of here, any final thoughts, man? Before we do,
drink responsibly. This episode is brought to you by Heineken and
Corona. Sí, por favor. Shout out to everyone out there. Thanks for stopping by. Jarhead, thank you for stopping by. Let's get the F out of here. Peace.